What's up, everyone? I'm pretty sad today because I apparently forgot to record the 3 games that I've already played on the Versus lobby. It was 3 wins, and I was going to be very happy to show them to you, but apparently I only recorded the audio and not the game itself, so we are going to miss out on these games. This was even against the Binime, who is a Versus player, and I was very happy to defeat him, but whatever the case, let me update you real quick on the situation. It's this. We are at 1579, and I'm hoping that we reach 1600 this week. I'm planning on uploading ranked versus for the entirety of the week because I feel like I'm so far behind the other people because they've already entered the top 10, they've played like hundreds of games, some of them even, and I'm just over here with my 15 games played and not even 1600 ratings. So yeah, let's begin. We have a dumb surfer with a 1696 rating, a fellow puppy pack player. So this is going to be pretty fun. And I'm honestly very happy to be matched with players of a higher elo than mine because I think I'm going to take the double chipmunk because if I lose less rating, and if I win, I'm probably going to climb up to 1600 rating outright. And it's also a pretty good opportunity to learn how to play against players that are actually good. Thankfully, we win here. That allows us the freedom of fishing for level ups. We take another ferret for the tennis ball. Gecko is honestly pretty good too, but I don't know if I should take it because we already have a 2 and a 2. So maybe I don't know, we take maybe and look for another level. We get 2 of them and another gecko. Yep, basically the perfect shop that I could have been hoping for. So next turn is going to be very action-packed. But first of all, let's see what the opponent does. And I'm probably guessing a draw here. Actually, even a loss because they got a tennis ball and sniped exactly 2 of my units that had 1 HP. So, let's level this up first. We get a hatching chick, you know we already that we take those. Yep. And I think we're actually going to take a level on the gecko like so because I really don't want it to be sniped by the tennis ball. And hopefully we get another level on the gecko, so we get it up to level 2, and if we manage to get another hatching chick with the level up from the gecko, it's going to be absolutely insane. For now though, this is just going to suffice. My opponent is thinking. I'm kind of worried about the fact that they have a mod because they can stack attack on their strongest unit, which is probably going to be the gecko. So they're going for a very similar strategy to mine. It's just going to be a question of who pulls it off better. And honestly, with the hatching chick on the team, I think I'm in the lead right now, unless they got one as well. They did not. So we end up winning. They even took the balloon. Okay, so this is shaping up to be a pretty interesting matchup. Maybe tennis ball isn't good enough because they only have one unit with less than 2 HP, so I might consider taking a garlic. Let's see the level up first though. It is another hatching chick, that's crazy. Okay, we take it. Position like so. Yeah, freeze. Actually, not even freeze, I'll just straight up buy it. Garlic press. Yep. And I don't know, fish for level ups. We are getting none. And it's okay. We can get a level up on the hatching chick next turn, which is going to be absolutely insane. Yeah, we win here. It's just a matter of luck. We're just doing the same thing, but I'm getting so much luckier. Oh, I'm feeling bad for my opponent, honestly. I don't know what we should be looking for here, though. Probably one of these. Garlic press, yep. And yeah, I think the pill isn't going to be useful. I don't see myself pilling any pangolins. Would I combine a hatching chick to achieve that? I don't think so. Rice is actually pretty good on the chipmunk. It allows us to pivot more easily. We can do something like this. It doesn't matter anymore which is first, but I don't really want this to get sniped by a tennis ball or something, so it can stay at the back. Let's see what the opponent does. He's thinking long and hard about this, and honestly, I think he has called up because of the balloon. I'm going for the tempo time so over and over with the garlic press and the tennis ball, but if he's going to go for scaling, he's going to have an advantage in the late game. So currently my objective is going to be just to not lose. He took a level upon tier 4, which I don't think is advisable, but nonetheless we shall continue onward. I kind of want to put rice on this, but at the same time this is going to give me so much more rice, so I don't really need to sweat it. Do we take anything here? We can probably take a pangolin. I'm really not sure though. Yeah, a hatching chick we definitely take. Okay, so this is the new strategy that we're going for here. And I'm expecting Colossus honestly, but it's okay because we are so far ahead in hearts and other stuff. Yup. He finally scaled up the thingy, the mod, to be strong enough for me to be struggling against it. So let's take a level here. Eagle, always nice to see. Let's take another one. Snapping turtle. I think I might take those. So yeah, I'll take the garlic press because you can go wrong with that. So eagle is definitely the take here. We can, I don't know if we sell this now or we sell it later. Let's think about the tiers that we have on the team already though. So we have tier 5, tier 1, tier 3, tier 2, another tier 1. So maybe we sell the uh, thingy instead for a... Yeah, this can go, this can go. For a poodle. Tar I would consider usually, but they have one strong unit with garlic, so I don't think it's very worthwhile for us to use that. And it's nice that we get some scaling here with the hatching chick and the poodle, because eventually it's going to allow us to just straight up defeat the mod. I think one more turn of scaling is going to be good enough. I can take a pie on this even. Level up for next turn, I'll gladly take. No need for any of those. I'll take a canned food if it presented with the opportunity. We aren't, so take a garlic, I guess. And yeah, and turn. So this should be good enough to trade with the mod now, if not even defeat it in one shot, because it's going to have 16 attack. But no, the tropical fish is going to buff it by 1 HP, so it's fine. My opponent is doing what a Binime told me to do with the lobster plus cans. He's buying a lot of lobsters and making his transitions kind of easy. But I'm doing something similar with the rice that we have on the two units. Yeah, unfortunate by my opponent to have misjudged the situation like this. Desync error. Okay, it's fine. We're online still. We're not going to lose any elo. Lionfish we take absolutely. This can go, especially if we don't have a toy. It's going to receive some buffs from the poodle as well, and I might even start buffing it with the hatching chick too. Uh, so yeah, I don't think it's worth it to play Puppy separately, but I will buy it onto here. Maybe even buy a hatching chick? But I think lasagna is better. Like, the reason to buy a hatching chick is just for the level up into a T-Rex, which I don't really want so desperately, especially if I'm ahead on lives. Puppy is still at full efficiency, or Poodle rather. And I'm liking the look of this. I have better units than my opponent. He's just running pangolins plus tropical fish, which is tons of HP scaling, which I don't know if it's going to work in his favor or not. I guess it does counter the lionfish somewhat. But I'm liking my team better. Let's see what he does. Does he take a toy? He's still with the tennis ball. He did take a thingy as well. A lionfish. But we win. Probably lucky hit from the lionfish if I had to guess. And I would really like a level up on this, if possible. Lemon I will take here. Maybe even an eagle? It's debatable, but I'll freeze both of it and the lasagna. Okay, take this. I can put it at the front now. Tennis ball is kind of bad against the lemon because it's going to take away one of my triggers for nothing, but it's fine. Probably not going to bother leveling the eagle. I don't think the benefit is that great. And if I had to say, I think my scaling is a little bit better. He has a Mosasaurus, which is going to have activated on this turn because this tennis ball toy broke. But I have a catching chick plus Poodle, which is, I would argue, better scaling than that. Plus 2, and then plus 4 more. It's the same exact amount of scaling, but I like the spread of it more. Some goes on the eagle, some goes on the lionfish. Let's see what we do here. Unfortunate snipe from the thingy there results in our loss. But it's fine, we have a lot of opportunity to pivot. And we are going to do just that now. T-Rex we purchase. We get rid of the... it's difficult to say. I think both of these can go, but I'll take an octopus first. Put a stake on even. Another eagle do we take? I'll consider it, but I'd rather get something like a mantis shrimp, if possible. Yeah, okay, eagle it is. Chocolate and steak pretty good, especially if we are going to push for a win. Yeah, I think this positioning is fine. Maybe even like so. And hopefully this wins now. Actually, I didn't consider this, which is a bit unfortunate. This is going to snipe my octopus exactly. But that's not going to be the case after this turn once the octopus receives some more T-Rex scaling. So we might even lose this round, but it's okay. Let's see how he positions. Maybe I confuse him so much that he makes a misplay, I don't know. Let's see. He does double mantis shrimp, so okay, my misplay isn't that bad in that case. Unfortunate spawns from the thingy, but it's okay. Take a level here. And perhaps even do another lionfish. Yeah, I think that's the play. And now with the proper positioning, I think we should be good. Double mantis shrimp snipes double lemon. This doesn't die. It even has enough HP, I believe, to trade with this, so that's an added benefit. If something goes wrong, I can maybe even buy a mongoose. For a coconut. Coconut could be pretty decent. Let's see what the opponent does. He has Forsaken scaling entirely, which I think is the right play in his situation because he's at 1 heart, but because I was at 4 hearts, I have so much better chances to scale. And if I lose, I might even get rid of the T-Rex for some more tempo. Maybe should have frozen the stonefish in that case, but I think I can find a better unit than it. He's thinking long and hard once again. Come on, just admit your defeat, man. That's the manly thing to do. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it's a peanut! But I think we will win anyway. No, we draw. Unfortunate. But what we can do is... do we sell? I don't know, honestly. So, I don't think this made much of a difference, so I'll take a mongoose instead. We take a air palm tree so that we are immune against the peanut. Then what do we do? I don't think mantis shrimp is the answer because it doesn't one-shot the snapping turtle, which is unfortunate. So after what we can do is maybe, okay, take an eagle. I'm hoping for a T-Rex maybe. Come on, please. Or we can even take a puma for the double coconut. And even maybe triple coconut if we're lucky enough to find the chocolate, exactly. So yeah, let's hope this is good enough. That draw was very good for me, I believe. He's transitioned into scaling, but I think it's a little bit too late to do that. And I don't think that's how it should have worked. The positioning, or rather the order of stuff. I think the toys actually should trigger after abilities, which is unfortunate. I don't think that should have been the case. Yup, take this. We can freeze this for next turn. And if that's how it's going to be, I guess we take this here. Yeah, should be good enough, I think. A lionfish even. Yep, take. Freeze this. It's very scary. You can see the late game how hard it's for both players when we both start scaling and including broken units in our team. Panther is very scary to see on the opponent's side because it has a lot of promise. Uh, with Lemon, it can be like double Melon. It can have a 40 damage prevention from a single Lemon or from a single Melon. But I think we finally win here, thankfully. That was so hard fought, and hopefully I at least recorded this game. I think it was a pretty fun watch. Turn 14 win, we win 16 elo, 5 away from the 1600. I have won all the rewards in the last 3 games, so sadly no new rewards here. But let's take a look at the ladder real quick. We're at 1595, top 5% on here. Kyogre, Onet, XRB, and no one else that I recognize. Here is Kyogre, Sag, MCWG, and I'm hoping to see Gaming Grandpa on here one day because he's a weekly pack master and he's been grinding a lot of it. But for now we have people like Suboptimal and Super Auto Gaming as well as Kyogre on here, so yeah, very highly contested weekly ladder. So yeah, for this episode, this is going to be it. I hope you enjoyed the game. I probably made a misplay here and there, but we won despite that. If you did enjoy, please like, sub, do all the generic stuff, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.